Good evening, my people. I've come again today to give you some spiritual tips on how you can use your spiritual energy, how you can activate the power, the source in you, how you can use those source in you and pray, and you will see the manifestation. Every human being have source in him. Every human being have power in him or her. Every human being have the spirit guide that is guiding him or her. Today in my video, I'm going to tell you on how you can activate those spirits, how you can charge those spirits in you. You don't need anybody to pray for you. When you activate this source in you, it's inside you, it's inside every human being. When you activate and know how to use all these sources in you, you will see that you need nobody to pray for you or to tell you what to do at any given time. First of all, you have to know the 4 elements we have and how to use those elements, how they can work for you, because they are to work for you, not you working for them. Number 1 of those 4 elements: 1, water; 2, fire; number 3, air; and number 4, land. All these are sources that can help you pray, because they were on earth to help us. But when you don't know them, appreciate or recognize them, they can no longer work for you. They will not work for you. Water is an element, a very powerful element, a very strong element. Fire is an element. Air is an element. Land or sand is an element. All these 4 elements are very useful on earth, both in the spirit world and to the physical world. The spirit world uses water. The physical world uses water. The spirit world uses fire. We in the physical world uses fire. Likewise, air, land or sand. If you know how to activate all these 4 elements in your life, if you know how to appreciate them, you make use of them. Use it as a source, as a power in your prayers, in your spirit life, in your spiritual life. Things will be easier for you. First of all, we are going to talk on how to use these elements. We are going to talk about it one after the other. Subscribe to this channel. Share this channel to your friends. Because after speaking about the first element, we might not be able to speak about all the 4 elements today. So anywhere I stop today, the next video will finish the remaining elements. That's why you need to share it to your friends and subscribe so you can see the next video. What are we talking about? First of all, before you can make use of all these elements, some people will tell you, yeah, my element is water. I come from the water world. But you also breathe the air. You can see that these 4 elements cannot do without each other. If you are from the water world, you also breathe the air. You also walk on the land, on the sand. You also make use of fire. Even the electricity you are using is light, is fire element. The candle, the lamp we are using are fire elements. So now you see that all these 4 elements are connected to each other. So when you know how to use these 4 elements, in your spiritual walk of life, you will see that things will begin to work well for you. Some people say, my element is fire. But you drink water every day. Even the spit that comes out from your mouth is water. Before you can utter any words from your mouth, you can notice that your tongue is wattling. Before that fire, you will speak out that fire from your mouth. The first thing you will notice in your tongue is water sign. I just want to tell you that these 4 elements are connected to each other. So you can pray by sending or by using these 4 elements, and your prayers, your utterances will be more powerful. Now, before you make use of these 4 elements, first of all, you have to recognize them. You have to welcome them in your spirit life, in your spiritual works. You have to recognize them first. After recognizing them, you welcome them. You welcome them, you appreciate them. You spirit from the water, I welcome you. A good spirit from the water, I welcome you. When you are doing this, you can put water in a container, clean, white containers. Drop it all around you. That today you want to appreciate nature. You want to appreciate Okike. You want to appreciate things that God creates. You want to appreciate the water. Everybody makes use of water. Some people think it's not good to do so. But you drink water every day. Most of the things you are doing in life is water. Even inside you, there is water element. I believe everybody have that element inside them. Even when you believe that your own element is fire, but there is water inside you. So these 4 elements works pari passu. They work the same. You cannot do without one. And when you know how to use 4 of them at the same time, your spirit prayer, your spiritual work will be working perfectly. As I am here to give you some spiritual tips you will be using to face the physical challenges on earth. Because spiritual control physical. Most of the things we are battling physical is the things we're supposed to battle spiritual. So today, all these 4 elements will help you to achieve the best result of all your spiritual works. All the tips I'm giving you about spiritual things. These 4 elements will help you to get it right. Because I hear some people complaining, I did this. It works halfway and stop. What element do you use? What is your energy? Is your energy high enough to send the universe message and they will answer? Is your energy high enough to get the rightful answer at that rightful time of that prayer? So what is your energy? So for you to make your energy high so that all the spiritual tips I'm bringing here will work for you, is knowing these 4 elements and knowing how to make use of them. The first element I mentioned is water and other ones. Now you welcome this element called water. You make use of it every day. You want to appreciate the nature of water. You want to welcome the nature of water in your life. So that when any time you send a message, that even when you feel sick or when you feel negative energy, you can put water in a glass cup and speak a word. Drink that water and you will be okay. You can put water in a bucket or in anything, speak word in that water and use it to shower and you will be cleansed from negative energy. Now I'm telling you how you can appreciate the nature of water, this element water. You get a white container. Drop them all around you, about 4 or 3. Some people bring 7. For me, I like to use 3 or 7. Sometimes I use 4. But these are the numbers I normally go with. 3, 4, 7. Then you put water in the containers. Sit on a clean chair. Wear a clean clothes. If possible, white or green. Don't wear black. Put the waters in the container. You begin to make your affirmation, positive affirmation. Oh, you nature of water, I appreciate you. We drink you. You are part of our life. We use you to shower. In our daily life activities, most of the things we are doing, water is involved. Even inside me, there is water. I appreciate you. I appreciate the work you are doing for humanity. So when you are making all this good affirmation, you are recognizing the part water is playing in your life. You are appreciating the nature of water. Then after that, you keep the water around you. Maybe you can use it for a while to decorate. That's why it has to be in a clean container. Drop it by the side of the window. Leave it for some time. Then the next day or any other day, you can pour it back from where you get it from, or you can drink it, or you use it to shower. You have appreciated the nature of water. This will help you. Any spiritual tips you want to follow, any spiritual guideline you want to follow, if water is involved in that spiritual tips, the nature of water will appreciate your prayer and work on your behalf because you recognize them, you appreciate them. Then the nature of fire, the element called fire. You on your white candle, you on your green candle. That's the element of water. You begin to pray. Element of fire, you begin to pray. I welcome you. Oh, you good element of fire. We use you to see, we use you to cook. Most of the things we are doing is you, this element of water. I welcome you to humanity. I appreciate the work you are doing. So this will help you. Anytime you want to make any affirmation or you want to make any spiritual work, the moment you light on your white candle or your green candle and say any prayer, you will see the element will pick the prayer faster, and the universe will welcome your prayer and it will work to you. So these 4 elements are very powerful. We have element of air, land or sand. You march on the land. Like our previous video, we talk on how you will use sand to backfire what your enemy plans for you. Then what if you are against the element of sand? If you are against water, some people said, oh, water world, water spirit, this and that. But you are drinking water every day. Then when you want to make a prayer with a cup of water or a glass of water, how do you think it will work for you when you don't appreciate the nature of water? Descend into the nature of fire. Descend into the nature of land. Like those prayers, spiritual tips we follow when we are doing back to sender with sand. Or when we are doing back to sender with sand. If you appreciate the nature of land, air and sea, anything you do on the land or sand will work for you straight. All these elements, we make use of them, not them making use of us. Some people, when they want to travel far or make a journey, they will take a sand or land and said, you land, I want to travel on you today. You will not swallow me. I will walk freely and come back freely. You are passing and sending message to the element of land, the sand. They sent it with water, people walking on the water. People are using boats to travel from one place to another. On the air also. So I want to cut this my video, stopping on this element of water, fire. Our next video will be the element of air, land. We will talk more and very deep on all these elements, and I will give you examples on where to use it, and you will see how it will be working for you. Thank you for listening to me. Subscribe to this channel because these 4 elements are very deep. I will talk more deep on it until we finish all of them. Thank you for listening to me. May the universe and Almighty God bless us today. Amen.